Everybody, it's Flocka back at it again with another Madden YouTube video. Today we're going to be getting out two videos for you guys. One in the morning time. This is going to be coming out around like 11 to 12-ish. The other one's going to be in the afternoon. That one's going to be a budget beast video. This one here is going to be a top 10 cornerbacks inside of MUT video. I'm going to be ranking them all the way from 10 all the way down to 1. And let's see if you guys agree with this list. Let me know if you would change anything inside of this list. Let's head right into it. Sitting at number 10 is actually going to be this Delon Sanders. He is one of the better cards. He came out way before his time. As you can see, he is still used on a lot of teams. I'm not even going to lie myself. I still use him. He is really good for me. He's my fourth corner. So when I come out and dime, he is always out there. I have a lot of fun playing with him as well. The only thing that I don't like about the card is obviously the press is very low. Other cards around this overall are in the high 80s to low 90s. That's what kind of puts him at the bottom of the list. But as you can see here, he's just a great card. The reason why he's not higher is because like there's so many good cornerbacks in the game. And also I try to like implement a little bit of theme team in this. But Delon, I think him between the number 9, number 8 guys, they all could be interchanged. As you can see, like a lot of corners are different on every single team you play in Madden. A lot, like in past years everybody would have the same players, but this year there's so much versatility at the cornerback position. You see so many of them. Once you go through the full list of 10, you guys will see what I'm talking about. You'll see these players almost every single game, or at least if you play 5 games a day, you're gonna probably see at least 7 of these players a day. But anyways, let's head on to number 9. Sitting at number 9 is actually this Pat Pete. The only reason I put him above is because a lot of people use the Cardinals theme team. I use it myself. I know I saw a thing. It was like Mutthead calculated how many people have looked up the Cardinals theme team, and it was the second most on top of Mutthead's website, if you guys know what that is. Meaning a lot of people do use it. But as you can see here, not every stat is the best, but the high press does help. He is also 6'1", a very good card as well. I just think he plays a lot better once you have him powered up and everything. I don't know, maybe in Go Deep, Lockdown, I don't know why I said Go Deep, but Lockdown turns this card into something else. You'll have all high to mid 90s inside of your zone, and man, you have a 97 man on him. If you power him up, a 98 man, a 96 zone, and over, like I'm pretty sure it'd be like a 94 press. Very, very solid card. The only reason why I haven't been with Delon is the press, like I said. But anyways, let's hop into number 7. Said number 7 in the last one, but you guys get what I mean. I'm on number 8 right now. Marlon Humphrey sitting at 8. This card is very glitchy. If you've used him, his press is so high. You can get this up to a 97, 98 if you power him up. Like I said, it's literally insane if you've ever used him. That is why a lot of people run him at slot. You'll see it. He literally will press wide receivers at the line for like 2 to 3 seconds. A lot of people use Tyreek and Marquise Brown. Those guys are a little smaller, so that's why a lot of people use Marlon Humphrey. His man coverage is so high. He is slacking in other stats like speed, but like again, Ravens theme team very popular as well. But this is the last time I'm going to be really implementing the theme teams into the questions, because 8 through 10 was a little difficult. And like I said, all 3 of these guys could easily be interchanged. But anyways, since we got through these last 3 guys, let's head into number 7 now. Sitting at number 7, we actually have this Champ Bailey. He is also a very solid card. Sitting at 6 foot, 91 speed. He has 93 man. The play rec and zone all get to mid to low 90s when you have Go Deep on him. Very, very good card. He is just very solid as well. This is another one that I have on my team right now. He has been playing phenomenal for me. He locks down my number 2 every time. I do have Delon at my 4, like I said. We'll head into the other 2 cards I normally use. But anyways, Champ is just a very cheap option too for how good he is, and an easily a very solid pickup for any team. Basically, he can fit in anywhere. That's how good this card is. But anyways, let's head into number 6. Sitting at number 6, we actually have Antonio Cromartie, not DRC, but the normal Cromartie. He is 6'2". He basically has the same stats as the other guys. High press, high man. I mean, the zone gets up to a 95 or a 90. I mean, not a 95. a 93 when he's powered up. A very solid card. Everything else is pretty good in the 90s except for play rec, which goes up also with lockdown. He's just a great card. The only reason why he's above the other ones is the 6'2", which is a huge difference. Once you use these cards, you'll see what I'm saying. Height is huge, especially with Acrobat, which is probably the most used ability on top of corners this year. You'll see it in almost every single game. Very OP, especially when you're bigger and you could jump and grab almost every single pick out the air. But with the cornerback ranking, as you can see, there's not really much I could describe when doing this. That is why it's a little harder for me to place these guys, because you have to see how these guys play on field versus their card and their stats, because there's some guys that just play way worse than their stats, and then there's some guys that play way better than their stats. That is why the list is a little weird. And also another honorable mention I had in this list at number 10, I was debating, was that Dante Jackson, but I just think that despite the speed and the decent man, he is not the best card at all. It's like the rounding ability. A lot of people are the same speed as him now or just as fast. That is why he's just not as good. And he goes in only the Panthers theme team. That is why Dante Jackson's not on this list, if you were wondering that as well. But anyways, let's hop into our top 5. Since I do not actually have the full Marshawn Lattimore card, he is my number 5. As you can see, he's a 93 overall. He is a snow beast, very easy to build, very cheap to build. I just don't have him because I am currently full at corner. But as you can see here, his speed at a 92. He has a 90 change of direction. That doesn't really matter. 93 excel. If we can go down to his stats down here, his zone's only an 87. His press only an 88. Man coverage 93. 91 play rec. Not a bad card at all. 6'2", as you can see here. This is a very solid card. As you can see, like, corners are all pretty much in the similar range. That's why all their stats are really pretty much the same in a lot of spaces. And also, that's why you see so much versatility. So that's why Theme Team is such a big factor when it comes to picking out your corners. That is why a lot of people use the Cardinals as well, like I said earlier in the video, is because they have the most DBs to choose from at the moment. As you can see, there's already been 2 Cardinals on this list. There's been Cromartie and also Pat Pete, and there is 2 more to come in this list. But anyways, let's hop into number 4. For number 4, we actually have a tie here. This is one that I think are very similar cards. The only thing that's different is the height. But anyways, we're going to show you both of the cards in this little scene. But anyways, right here we have this Darrelle Revis. The reason why I have a tie is because the corners, like I said, is so hard to pinch down an actual 10. But Darrelle Revis is one that you see on almost every single team now. But anyways, base speed 92, 92 man coverage, a high press as well. This is why he's very solid. The only thing that's keeping him above the Cromartie is the 1 speed above him, but that's why he is tied with our other guy. Let's head into it. Is actually going to be DRC. As you guys all know, this card came out a long time ago and is still one of the best cards in the game. If we could find him here on the block real quick, as you can see, this is the DRC I'm talking about, a 92 overall. So we're sitting at 92 speed, 6'2" as well, high press, high zone. I mean, yeah, high zone, high man. Everything is solid on this card. He just plays great. If you've ever used him, you know DRC is unstoppable. Another one of those Cardinal guys that is going to be dominant for you for a long time if you're in a Cardinals team. I've had this guy since day one, and I probably will never move him. Another plus with him, too, is his power-up is really cheap now compared to these other guys. That is why he probably has a little bit of a ledge on Darrelle Revis. But anyways, let's head into our top 3. Sitting at number 3, we actually have Night Train Lane, another one of those Cardinal guys I was talking about. As you can see here, his stats jump off the board. Everything is 90 plus. He does have a 91 base speed, which is the only downside of him. At a 94, you'd like to see at least a 92 to 93, but it's still not that big of a deal. He's still stacked everywhere else. He is my slot cornerback. I usually switch him and Dion around because Dion I don't like on the outside because of his low press. But anyways, I have had no problem with this card. He actually makes a lot of plays for me. Sitting at 6'1" as well. As you can see, just a very, very well-rounded card that can make you a lot of plays. I am in love with this card. He has played literally the best out of every single card I've had, even the top 2. But the reason why the top 2 are there, I'll explain once we get to them. Let's get right into it. Sitting at number 2 is actually the Shaquill Griffin. If you guys have not used this card, I please beg you to go try and get your hand on him. Easily my favorite in the game. The next one you'll see, I have not really used much. That is why I can't really put a perspective on him. But this card, as you can see, 93 speed, 6 foot as well. He also has high zone. The man coverage goes up there with lockdown as well. Everybody should have lockdown. If you don't have it, everybody should probably have it. But just a great card. He plays amazing. He never gets burnt over top, even by Tyreek, even by Devin Hester. I have never seen this card fully get torched, like, ever, literally ever. Maybe on a slant route by like a Chad Ochocinco with great route running, or even the new Allworth has beaten him a couple times. But besides that, he has been a phenomenal card for me, and I've had a lot of fun using him. And I feel like most people, once he gets a Redux, I'm pretty sure next Friday is when the new series comes out. Everybody should be picking up this card. He is going to be great, even if he's not even on the Seahawks theme team. If you have a Seahawks theme team, that just makes this card probably #1 in the game. But anyways, let's head into our final position, #1. Sitting at #1, I feel like most of you guys saw this one coming. It is the brand new Zero Chill Charles Woodson, sitting at a 95 overall. As you can see, his man gets the full max 99 without a power-up, which is a huge thing because this power-up is over 70K. And also, everything is just 93 plus when it comes to, like, athleticism, except for the Excel, but when you have Sprinter, that goes up. But 88 press, a little lower than I'd like, but just still a great card. Like I said, I have not really used this card. That is why I didn't put a huge perspective on him. But just looking at his stats, there's no doubt that he's the #1 corner in the game right at the moment, especially powered up, especially in a theme team. Raiders is a huge one. Everybody probably has him if you're a Raiders theme team. This is one that I'm working towards at the moment to complete a set. As you guys can see, I am no money spent on this account, so it has been very tough, but I don't know. This is one that I feel like I need to get because I am 25 Raiders, 25 Cardinals, and this one would literally take my team to that next level. Him, Night Train, Lane, Pat P, and Delon Sanders, we'd literally be insane. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out the video coming out later. It is going to be the top 10 budget beast inside of Madden. This is going to be all positions, every single card I think that everybody should have on their team if they do not have all the money in the world and are no money spent. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the later video. Peace out, you guys.